Okay, Iman, I'm waiting for your video, and then in the meantime, would you please give me your updates?
The video is in the stand.
The video, I'm sorry, the video is?
The stand is from the stand, is it?
Oh yeah. The camera we used last time. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, see whether that's really good. Iman, if you could hear me, I think my laptop is having a problem. I might have to restart.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh, what's going on here? Testing, Iman, can you hear me? Yeah, it was an error just now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. If you don't mind turning on the video and also log in the chat board. Okay, you can see that. Okay, so tell me, Iman, any updates?
I got the exam date. It's on the 25th Feb.
I'm gonna write that down. Where's my phone? Okay. 25th of February, that would be
In 3 weeks, 4 weeks time.
Correct. Yeah, it will be the Saturday.
It will be on Friday.
25th of February is Saturday. If Friday, that means 24th.
Hold on, huh?
Check again. Yep.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's in the 24th.
Understood. Understood. So you have 3 exams, right? The math, chemistry, and physics. So when is math and chemistry?
Math will be on 20th.
Math 20, correct?
Math will be on 20th February. And chemistry would be on 22nd February.
So you have 1 day break, 1 day break. Understood?
Yeah.
Good, good. So that's not too bad. Which day? 20. No. Would it be on morning for physics?
Or yeah, physics will be on morning from 8 to 11:10, if I'm not wrong.
3 hours. Wow. Okay.
2 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah. Oh no, sorry. Oh, yeah, it's from 9 to 11:10. Yeah, 2 hours and 10 minutes.
I like it. Okay, 9 better. Okay, let's go to hours now. Are you a morning person, Iman?
Yeah, I usually woke up around 5 plus.
All right. And if you do that every day, do you feel tired or burdened?
Yeah, it's a burden because from here to SP is really far.
Yes, you live in Tampines, right?
Yep.
And that's why lah. So let's say for this test, you have to wake up at 6, I guess.
Because usually I just wake up at 5 every morning.
Right,
Yeah,
understood.
so it's like being accustomed to my head already.
Right, understood. It's a very early day lah, every day for you. Understand? And if you go to SP, you will do that every day lah, right?
I hope not.
Right.
I hope like the lessons start a bit later or something.
I hope so too. I mean, I hope so. I really hope
I
so.
cannot tahan every day wake up at 5.
A bit crazy.
Yes.
Are you, having said all that, are you a morning person?
Morning person as in wake up in the morning?
No, as in, let's pretend that you live close to SP, right? Let's pretend that you live in Clementi, right? So you can wake up at 6:30 and then go to SP, everything fine. Now, the class, let's say, start at 8:30 let's say that's a standard. That's the earliest class in Polytechnic and university.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wake up too early. The class start at 8:30. Are you a morning person such that the class you can understand? Morning person works best in the morning.
Yeah, I would understand. But at night, but I usually like do my stuff at night. Even though I wake up in the morning, I can still like process what's going on.
At night.
Then at night I will start to do. Usually I function at night.
Are you saying that you have no preference or?
Yeah, actually I got no preference, to be honest.
Right. So this is just about the long travel. Understood. Right. Okay, I myself is a morning person, so morning is much better for me to do serious work, right?
Okay.
So everybody's different, yeah. I have student which is just totally not a morning person. No. So that's the 1 week lah, right? 1 week.
Yeah.
Class. Physics will be the last one. Now, what do you think so far about your physics?
I think it's okay, because even though we have tuition, right?
Yeah.
I kind of have like some extra lessons at school.
Yes.
Yeah, and I also like do some revision on my own, so I think it's okay.
Right. What do you think about the tuition then so far?
Tuition,
yeah.
I think it's not bad, but for me a bit unfamiliar because I usually do tuition face to face.
Correct.
And be like somewhat for me, for my own preference, I like face to face. So I can just ask anytime easier,
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I like. So like with this Zoom, like it's quite challenging for me in some way. I don't know how to describe it, but that's what I feel.
I understand what you're saying. That is what I'm asking. That is what I'm asking. Right? So, that means the COVID years, lah, right? The COVID years, well, you have to when you have to do online class every day, right? Basically, you didn't like it at all.
No, no. I know like a lot of my friends they usually sleep through classes
I'm
because
not
it was just so bad.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Because like somehow like you're in your room, your bed's like beside you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why.
I think I don't know a lot of people who can get work done in their room. Lah. I don't know. I do not know that at all, right? So different student, different preferences. That's why I say I understand. Lah. Some student, because they can work by themselves, kind of something like that. Then the online is just a bonus, right? Some people, because they cannot work by themselves, when we do online, it's as if they have somebody to talk to, because our online is not the passive class one, right?
Yeah.
One that you just listen and everything, right? So that one helps them. But what I'm hearing from you is you're also different. Even though we're talking a lot, you still miss something from the face to face.
Yeah.
Right. So I certainly hope when you go to SP, you will you will definitely experience the face-to-face thing, right? So now the reason why I ask is because we have slightly less than 1 month, right, for tuition, right? So it is a critical time, but if it is not effective or if it makes you more tired, if you cannot afford the tiredness, right? You cannot afford that, then perhaps you must consider how to study for exam without involving too much tuition, right?
Yeah.
What I'm hearing from you is that the tuition format,
it's a hit or miss.
Correct. Something is missing from it. Right? Okay. So I totally can understand what you're saying. Right? One of my students just cannot do online, right? So that wasn't you, that was somebody else. Okay. So how do we balance all this, Iman? You need the tuition, you want physics to be good, but the format also cannot not the best, and I definitely cannot travel to Tampines also. Because I live in Hillview. Actually, maybe you should live in Hillview. Then you can go to SP easier. Maybe. Right. Okay. Right. So what do you think, Iman? What's the good balance here?
Actually, I'm not sure. So I think for me, good balance because like usually I like to study on my own,
Yeah.
Like for N levels, like for science and all my other subjects, I study on my own.
Yeah.
And it was pretty effective for me.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I prefer. But maybe I'm not really sure actually. This online.
Right. Because we haven't known each other for long, right? I do not know. I cannot estimate your abilities very well, right? But since this is a critical time, I still give you my opinion lah, based on our 2-3 weeks of studying together. Yeah, my opinion is that though it's possible for you to pass physics by not having tuition, right? Definitely possible lah. Definitely possible. If you just practice by yourself a lot and read the answer key, you will probably be able to pass. So I don't think it's going to be a fail lah. Without any tuition, but you practice a lot, right? That's my opinion. But also my opinion is that if you do have tuition, even though it's a little bit of a burden, right, the format, right, you can probably still benefit from it, because you will be able to close your gaps, because you do have a lot of gaps. The best way I can explain to you about your gap is something like this. You are very good at capturing the basic stuff. You probably wouldn't miss memorizing any formula or definition, or again, all the basic stuff of any new topic. I don't have any doubt about that. But it's probably that you assume the exam is quite basic, something like a basic question, or rather maybe there is an assumption that the basic stuff is enough for the exam, whereas turns out that in exam they don't just test you the basic stuff, they test you the application, and you do miss that. That's basically your biggest gap, right? The difficulty of exam is not something that you can seem to capture by yourself. That's my opinion right now. And that is why we focus a lot on that intuition. So Iman, I believe it is still your decision because you know your best, you know yourself the best, right? That's why I feel that the decision should be made by you. Do we continue with 2 times per week, maybe meaning 3 hours, or do we just continue with 1 time, or we stop tuition? It's just better to practice by yourself, or some other format. I believe even though you are not sure, you are still in the best position to decide. Okay. I've given you my opinion about your situation, right?
Yeah.
That's my honest opinion. I hope that helps you in deciding. Okay.
Okay.
So, maybe you think about it for a while. Maybe you tell me on Thursday.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Right. So for today, shall we start? Now, what should we do today, Iman?
I think I have one question for section C of my exam.
Okay. Right. So
Because
I know.
I did like practice paper and
Yeah.
I can do like section A and B.
Wonderful.
Correct. Yeah. So for section C, the tougher questions.
Right. Okay. Understood.
Yeah. That would be my. I got one of the questions right here. Hold on.
Right. Okay. So let's do the web WhatsApp thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
Sure.
Yeah, I've placed the question on the Jamboard.
Understood. Is it page 20?
Page 20. Yep.
So I'm currently looking at it. Yeah, I'm reading. Okay, understood. Yeah, this is not a basic question, but you know that lah. Yeah? You know that already. This is section C. This is where I say, oh yeah, exam not always basic lah. Okay, so one thing you should do is to explain to me what your problem is. Is it everything? Is it how to start? Is
It's
it
like from part 3 onwards.
okay? Part 3 onwards. Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on there? Sorry, let me do something. I did something else. So yeah, let me readjust. Okay. Yeah, sorry, just a minute. Okay, better. Sorry, thanks for the waiting. Okay, so starting part 3 lah. So the angle, right? So you want the angle. The basic stuff here. Oh, okay. You are showing me the free body diagram, right? That's what you're showing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna make a very quick copy. Okay, so that I can use it. Right. Just waiting for your finger. Okay. Thank you. Positively charged particle. It looks about correct to me, lah. Right. Looks
I
about.
can give you a clearer picture. Or do you need that? Or you...
Okay. Try doing that. Can you do that for me?
Alright, hold on.
Okay. Actually, it's not bad, but okay. Let's see. Let's see.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh my goodness, that is very nice, right? Thank you. Right. Okay, so FBD means all forces, lah. So just to confirm that you cover all forces, or at least you think you cover all forces.
Yeah.
All right. So the third force, or rather, how many forces are here?
3.
Right. I can see your intent. However, I have a problem with your third force. For example, I don't see an arrow. I don't see a third arrow. I see a line.
Sorry about that.
Right. So the arrow will be nice. I'll add it up for you here. The second thing I don't see is that the label of the force. At least label it something that is very clear to everybody that you think that there's a force there.
Okay.
Right. So what kind of label would you like to put?
Put X.
X is fine, but I think there's a better letter for it, because that force is the force of what?
Attention.
Correct. I think better not to say X, but to say
T.
Okay, I believe so. So big T will be nice. Very, very nice. Right. So far so good. And then the angle, I totally agree with you. I see that your math is working very well.
Yeah, Z.
Right. Good.
Alternate angles.
That means good lah. I'm very happy. Now I think the weight is great. The weight is great. And then let me just check the electric force of what.
Electric force, yeah.
Everything is done. Right? Okay. So look at this free body, and then you're correct. These all forces. I believe you didn't miss anything, right? All F's.
Yeah.
Also, one thing you don't seem to automatically do is to think about equilibrium.
Equilibrium. What is
right?
balance?
Equilibrium. Yeah, equilibrium is a fancy way of saying
balance.
Is balance. Balance is a fancy way of saying that everything equals 0.
Yeah.
Is I break it down for you, up equals down, left equals right. I don't see you do that by yourself. I don't see you do that at all. Last time we talked about it, we talked about up equals to down, left equals to right, and it solves your problem.
Okay.
Right. You need to advance your thinking until that stage. Then you know what to do. That is what you're missing here, very clearly. Right? That will help you with theta and will help you with question 4, the tension. It will help you with both immediately.
So the part 3 and part 4.
Yes, just at one go, you settle both with up equals to down, left equals to right.
Okay.
please do so.
All right.
Okay. Let me see
So
you.
I try the question now.
Yes, please, please.
Okay. Okay.
I'll just follow. Okay, Iman, are you stuck here?
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck here.
Right. Okay, so you are doing the up and down and left and right correctly.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, 10 like that. So I press it. I'm gonna make a, oh wait. No, you're correct. Okay, sorry. I thought you did it wrongly. Sorry. The weight is the, okay. So I'm just gonna copy that. Don't worry about it appearing not so nice because you have the original copy, so you can just roughly see what's there. Okay, no worries about that. Okay, so let me show you how to handle this simultaneous equation. Does it make sense for me to say that this is simultaneous?
Yep.
Right, two equations, two unknown. Okay, so first thing first. The basic principle of simultaneous is to eliminate, to make the two unknown into just one. That's always the basic principle. Make sense?
Yeah. Yep.
You can use eliminate, you can use substitution. Now look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something slightly different. So 1 over 2. Now tell me, why would I do 1 over 2? It's always to make two unknown into one. Did I achieve that?
So t sine eta over t cosine eta.
That's the left hand side. The right hand side is 10 over 10 lah, which is 1 lah.
10, yeah.
But my goal, what is my goal always? My goal is
make it one unknown.
Did I achieve that? Please think about it.
We made it to one side. Made it to
one side. T sine theta left hand side, yeah, over T cosine theta.
Over t cosine theta.
Did one of them disappear? Did one of them disappear?
T sine theta.
Yes, equals to 10 over 10 equals to 1, right? Concentrate on the left hand side because that's where the unknown is.
Just cancel out the thing.
Very good. Who is cancelling? Who is being cancelled?
T.
Good. So, no, the T
no.
Nonsense. That's bad math. T cancels. The cosine theta cannot cancel. The theta cannot cancel with theta. You also don't want that. Then no unknown.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So the theta is gone. So the t is gone. We are kind of happy. What do you do with sine theta over cosine theta then?
You change it to tangent.
Very good. Tangent theta equals to 1. Write that down. At this point, do you know how to find theta?
Yeah.
Good.
It's 45 degrees.
Right. So what is theta? Tell me.
45 degrees.
Very good. Okay. Now, do you know why they ask you to find theta first, part 3, and then to find the big T, part 4?
Right.
Do you know why?
For me, I think it's easy to calculate.
What does that mean? Why don't they ask you to find big T first before finding theta?
Yes, I'm not quite sure.
All right, I will show you later. Right now, please find big T, but using your theta.
Okay.
Now, why would you write T? Oh, right. Okay. So T cosine 45, I understand. But you didn't write equals to 10. I feel that that's really unnecessarily complicated, right? You don't write equals to 10. You don't know what to do, right? I feel that you don't know what to do because
Sorry. I'm done.
So you got all these things, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Right. So I promise that I will show you what happened if you try to find the t first without the theta, correct?
Yeah.
So without having theta, I will not be doing this, right? This will eliminate t, correct? Big T.
Mhm.
Okay. If I want to eliminate theta without the big T, I will have to do something very weird. Okay. It's something very weird.
You
And
square it.
yep, 1 square plus 2 square, and I promise you the theta will be gone, right? So let's see what happened. So left hand side is t square sine square theta, right?
Yeah.
Plus t square cosine square theta, right?
Mhm.
Equals to, this is 100 because 10 square. This is also 100 because 10 square, right?
Yeah.
This plus that. So everything becomes, the right hand side is 200, correct?
200. Yeah. That's
So the left hand side, if you could follow me, is going to be sine square theta plus cosine square theta.
Mhm.
Correct? I factorize t square
Take
out.
out the t square.
Correct. So this sine square plus cosine square, if you learn the math, because this is where
It's
I'm
one.
yeah, it is one. So how do you know that? It is definitely one.
Yeah.
You have learned this math.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, in your PFP, you learn this math.
Yeah. It's like A math and E math type.
Yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. So what we have here is t squared equals to 200. Now you try, see whether this is the same answer as yours or not.
Okay. Hold on now.
Sure.
So this is like another method.
This is a method that you use if you don't find the theta first. However,
Okay.
for practical reasons, this doesn't hold much advantage compared to finding the theta first.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
finding theta first is easier, then everything becomes easy, man.
Okay.
So I don't know how your teacher will react. Maybe this is already long gone. Maybe your teacher will not teach you this anymore. So I'm just showing you for information.
All right.
Right. So just find out whether this is the same answer as below. Above.
Yeah. It's the same answer.
Right. So you know that the method works, but as I have told you, it doesn't hold some big advantage.
It's not practical.
It's harder, I would argue. It's harder to
Yeah. Sure.
to remember a new math some more, right? I mean, 1/2 is a much easier thing to remember, right?
Mhm.
Now, my point is the elimination is weird. Whether 1/2, I don't think you've done that a lot in
No.
the second one, even worse, right? One
Yeah.
square, right? So, but my point stays the same. You cannot avoid this elimination. You cannot. You
So,
must do either the first one or the second one first, either one. So choose the easier one. There is no easy thing like, okay, I'm going to substitute this or I'm going to eliminate the normal way.
also you won't have like that method won't apply here.
The normal method in math question doesn't seem to apply here. Only the principle. The principle is
Okay.
I must eliminate one guy.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
fine.
do whatever it takes to eliminate that one guy. Look,
Mhm.
is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Therefore, this is an addition to your math. I trust your math, you see. It's like I show you once, I think you'll get it, right? So I'm setting expectation that the math for this guy does happen like this in physics, in this topic. It doesn't seem to be a very straightforward math, right?
Okay.
So that's my note for your math. Better make note later. My note for your physics is I'm very happy that your FBD is correct, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Seeing the the label and the arrow, right? However, I am not I disagree with you for getting the up and down, left and right.
Oh, okay.
It solves the problem again, correct or not?
Mm-hmm.
Your physics stops at the up and down, left and right. Then the math starts. If you don't do the up and down, left and right, the math won't help you because you don't even reach that point.
Yeah.
Right. So up and down, left and right clearly helps you in the physics part, clearly. Right. Better
Yeah.
notice your note. Right. Now, once you're done with writing your notes, you tell me, yeah? This is a very important note. Physics and math. Tell me when you're done, yeah?
Okay, I'm done.
All right. I have one practical question. This is a piece of paper, right?
Mm.
How can you find this note, right? This is now your note, right? It's not just
Yeah.
you're working, right? How can you find this paper 1 month from now near exam?
I usually keep my notes for physics somewhere that I would know. So I'll usually like text out.
You sure you won't have any problem finding this? You're
No.
reasonably organized, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, understood. Now, for the question 5. Question 5, he's very kind. He's giving you the opportunity to practice everything from start to the end.
Okay.
So please practice that, and let's see whether you get everything. Okay, expect to repeat everything for question 5.
Question 5.
Yeah, except the fact that they already give you 30 lah. So I guess that's slightly easier, I suppose lah. I suppose. Do you know how to start?
I'm not too sure actually.
Right.
I need to read back the question.
New page, please. New page, please. New page. Now, look at how the question guide you from question part 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Yeah.
Do you think it may work for part 5? The steps 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can figure that.
Wait. I think it would.
Right. So let's try that then. Let's try. You're saying that it is helpful.
So positive.
You have to wait first, is it? You have to wait, is it?
Now is the electric force for the positive charge. Just writing it down.
Oh, sure. Look at the steps. Right, you're now doing negative, right? The step for part 1 is the weight.
The weight, yeah.
Right?
The weight for negative, it will be 10 also.
Yeah. Why don't you follow? Right? Why don't you follow?
Yeah, 10. And draw the Peabody diagram as well.
Yeah. Is that 60 or 30? Sorry.
30, 30.
Okay, right. Okay. So you're drawing that. You don't know the F lah, right? You
Don't know
the
the F. Yeah.
right? But you know 30 degree.
30 degree, and you know it's 1 meter.
Right. So in FBD, what matters is all forces get drawn. Even though you do not know what the force, how big the force is. 1 meter is not the size of the force, right? It's not.
Yeah. It's the length.
A force in that direction, if there is, please draw an arrow.
If you repeat again, your mic cut out.
If there is a force there on that line, draw the arrow. And if you do not know the size of the force, at least label it. Right. So you admit that your FBD do not know 2 things.
Yeah.
Right? What are they?
The electric force and the tension.
Right. The 1 meter maybe help, maybe don't help. Don't know. We'll put it there. But 1 meter is not the size of the tension.
Yeah, is the length of the wire.
Right. Now, if you're confused here, why don't you simply follow what you did previously? You don't have to calculate the theta, I understand, but you still have a lot of things to follow, right? Based on your note.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Please do them. What does your note say? Do this, do this, do this. Okay, you're doing up and up equals to down, left equals to right, I hope.
Yep.
Okay, so do that fully lah. Do it fully. This is your up equals to down. I am disagreeing with you already lah. I think your math is currently wrong lah. You do your math properly, yeah? Do your math properly. Good, good. So T cosine 30 equals to down. Now, why are you stuck, Iman? Sorry, why are you stuck here? You up equals to down, right?
Just finding the T now.
Right, left equals to right. So yeah, but you just did up equals to down.
Yeah,
What is left equals to right?
okay, do that also.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, admittedly, you get the T already here, lah. Admittedly.
Yeah.
So maybe that's maybe that's
Oh, your mic.
all right. Sorry. maybe it is a good thing that you find T here. That's great. Only one unknown, right? So maybe that's good, right?
Okay.
But you don't get the F, meaning to say you must still do the left equals to right lah.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Right.
Let me just find the T first.
Right, sure thing.
Recording in progress.
Good.
There's the F and there's the T.
All right, there you go. So, sorry. So, I have. Sorry. Let me adjust something. Sorry.
All right.
Okay, got it. Testing. Okay.
Yeah.
So looks like up equals to down, left equals to right still helps.
Mm-hmm.
Right? FBD still helps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your cosine theta, sine theta thingy a bit mistaken, but the point is we still need them here, right?
Yeah.
I hope it's very clear that what you written in your note is definitely something useful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Means you should expect this to happen in exam, right? And you expect to be able to use this.
Yeah.
Now, any questions so far? Anything? Just anything.
So far, I think no.
All right. You clear about this, huh?
Yeah.
Right. Good. I still expect you to practice another question for this topic.
Yeah, I did like multiple FBD.
Oh.
Yeah.
But those things look basic. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Practice your basics, I agree, but this question is something that you need for exam.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So this level, right? The
Yep.
basic practice, if I don't know how to say it. I trust that you will do the practice basics, right? All right, but you need the exam level practice.
Yeah, okay.
Right, and that's why we have tuition. Okay, right. So, do you have another question?
Another question for?
We still have half an hour.
Actually, no, I don't really have another question.
Right. Okay. So, how's the current topic? It's gonna be lenses, still lenses, right?
Yeah, but like I'm just having my physics lesson tomorrow. Then we will cover like the focal length, but
like
yeah, because last week
Thursday, right?
was CNY, right? So we have no lessons there.
Understood.
Yeah.
Then why don't you take another exam level question on the options are always either the current topics, right? You want to test that, or you want to test on the thermal or this FBD lah.
Okay.
The two topics that we're trying to strengthen, right? Okay, you can take one question from any of those topics. Okay, could you do that?
All right.
I forgot to ask you one thing. Sorry. So far we have been reviewing only FBD and thermal, right?
And like magnet also.
Magnets also, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you saying that you don't need to review other topics?
Some of the topics I still am able to understand and still able to do the questions. Yeah.
Right. So not
for acceleration velocity I can do.
All right.
The dot diagrams, the moments, the pressure I can do.
Okay. All right. So you're saying that other topics not a lot of problem.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, feel free to take one question from the exam.
Okay.
Are you trying to find the question?
Yes. Any questions, can?
Yeah. I'm asking you to find any exam level question one from either the current topic or FBD or thermal.
All right.
Okay.
I got one.
All right.
So
Do
page
put it
18.
in. Page 18. Right. Okay. I'll follow.
I think one piece. Hold on.
Sure.
For some reason, they won't paste the question. Oh,
All
sorry,
right.
man. I got it.
Okay. Now, next time there's a problem, just send to the WhatsApp and I'll do it for you. Then you don't
Okay.
waste time, right? You can just immediately do it, right? Right.
Still loading though.
Okay. Hi, Inesh, I can see you. Can you hear me?
I loaded it.
All right. Please do that, Iman. Okay. Inesh, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Why don't we start with the factorization without calculator first?
Okay.
Right. Okay. I'll go to yesterday's Jamboard. Yeah, I think easier. Can?
Okay.
Then we use the remaining time for chemistry. Okay, Inesh, yesterday's Jamboard. Let's go to page Let's go to the last page. Wait, is that a good idea? Last page, maybe not, maybe I'll just duplicate, right? So I'll make, there you go. Okay, you have duplicated, thank you. Right. Okay, let's go to page 7. I'm gonna delete this. Okay, oh, thank you, you have deleted, right? So for today, okay, let me see. Okay, okay, Ainesh, I wrote something, can you see it? Okay, a bit soft, yeah, let me see what's going on here. So, do you see it, Ainesh? Ainesh, do you see it?
I see Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
Okay. Right. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. That's all. That's all. So I was testing the speaker. Good. So Iman, I'm just following you. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Thing. Okay. Good. Oh, it's an FPD. Okay. Good.
Yeah, I draw it so like I can see it clearly.
Wonderful. Remember, if you're drawing FPD later on, it must be all forces. Yeah.
So okay.
To make sure. Okay. Okay. So Ainesh, it looks like this lah. So let's say yesterday you want to factorize something. I use a question from yesterday. Do I have it here? Yeah, okay. Excellent. Okay, you see that? So this is a simple one to factorize. Right? So without calculator, what do you do? Okay, let me show you the easiest method first. None of them are particularly easy, but this is the easiest and can apply lah. Less chance to make mistake also. Okay, yeah. So first you must make some guesses. You're gonna make a guess that this is 2x and then this is x. Can? So those are the guesses. Can, Ainesh? There.
Yeah.
Right. Then the remaining is no longer guess. These are not guesses. These are not guesses. Because you admit that you don't know, ma. I just don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Right. So now the method. The method goes like this. So now the method. Expand. I'm gonna expand it to so do write down something. Turn on your video lah. Okay. I want to see you expand these two things lah, right? Okay, tell me what's the answer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's partly FBD, but this is more like electrical force. Right?
Yeah.
You seem to have no problem starting, right? Okay, put it as good. Oh, this is not a simple question at all. It is not. And you do need the FBD. I'm pretty sure you need the FBD. When you calculate the force, you're using the correct formula, right? I agree with you. You use the constant K, okay, no problem there, good. And then your charges seems to be correct. However, your distance, you seem to have some number for the distance lah.
Yeah.
Right. I wonder where you get that from. Is it from the D?
The D.
Calculate D. All right, understood.
I just put in more numbers to be accurate.
I see your point.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Then it looks okay to me. It looks okay to me. Right. So Ainesh, I need your video and I need to see your expansion.
Yeah.
Okay, Iman, have you checked the answer key?
About to.
Right. If you're correct, really good job. I can see that you understand this topic, right? Then do another one, and then another one, and then another one, and another one. right? Exam level. Yes, Ainesh.
Okay.
Okay, Ainesh, I can see your video. Wonderful. So Iman, I take it that you're correct. Yeah?
Yes.
Good, wonderful. Nothing for me to add, obviously. Another exam level would be great, right?
All right. We just find any other questions. Yeah.
Yes, on those few topics lah, the
Okay.
magnets, lenses, thermal, or FBD. Maybe another thermal in case you forget, right? In case, right? Maybe.
I think thermal I'm okay because I did a lot when I did the papers.
Okay, sure thing.
Yeah.
You have your notes. Something else that you feel you need more practice.
I think I'll do the net force.
Sure thing.
Let me just post a question.
Ainesh, are you ready to expand? I mean, some paper would be nice.
Here's the next question.
Can I use like these small papers? I don't know if you can
No
see.
problem. There's no problem, right? You're going to make your notes on the Jamboard anyway, right? So this paper can be thrown off lah after this, right? No problem.
Yep.
Okay, I'm seeing something, Iman. This feels, yeah, okay. This is also not, yeah, this is FBD and then combined with power somehow. So I guess it is a nice question to practice. Wonderful.
All right.
Like a choice. Okay, good. Those are the guesses, Ainesh. But plus M, right? That's not guesses. You just put it there. And then expand, please. Expanding is not a guess. It's something that you can do, right? And we haven't been touching calculator from now, right? Oh, you already start the method, right? So I won't stop you. The method is comparing the coefficient. So you have compared mn equals to -3. Totally agree with you. You need to do another comparison. Also make your camera a bit slanted so that your picture appears horizontal. Nice. Not too much. Yeah, very nice. Thank you. Good. Right. So you have two equations to unknown, right?
Yeah,
Without calculator, can you solve them?
probably.
All right. Let's give it a try. All right.
And it's quadratic.
Is this bad?
Yep.
Oh, goodness me. The quadratic is exactly the same as the first one.
Sure.
Right. Okay. Then this is what I'm going to ask you to do. Right. So the method doesn't have to go until this point. Usually at this point, I'm going to cut short and then use it just as a help to guess more, because you must understand any manual method involves guessing. Any manual method that they can teach you involves guessing, including this one, right? Right. So you just focus on these two things that you obtain, and you're gonna forget about all this. Forget. Right? Usually I stop here anyway. Now guess M and N until you are correct for both. Look, that's all. With this as a guide, you can guess and check very quickly. So let me just show you what I'm saying. For example, you guess M is equals to 1 and N is equals to?
3.
Not 3 better minus 3, right?
No. Minus 0.5.
Minus 0.5? But how can you get Mn equals to minus 3 then? You're already wrong.
Minus 1 minus. Oh, that's true.
Right, you understand? The guess must fulfill both, man. Yeah, must fulfill both, right? So, can I start with M equals to 1, N equal to minus 3?
Okay.
Right, and you don't have to check the top one, right? You just have to check the bottom one. Is the bottom one correct?
No.
Wrong. Okay, then I will just make the other guess first. I just reverse one first, right? So this is just to make it quick. So just to make sure that that's also wrong.
Yeah.
That's correct. Oh, you nonsense, Inish. Oh, you nonsense. Check properly, please.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. So think carefully. Why do you say that it is wrong?
Because you knew it.
I can't hear you.
I don't know why.
Okay. So now this is correct. Well, you have answered the question. There's your M, there's your N. You have factorized them properly.
Oh, okay.
Right? This method, which is guess and check still, I think is probably easier to do than the normal method they teach you.
Okay.
Right? So why don't we try this for the slightly harder one, see whether it works for you. Right?
When was factorization taught? I can go to those test papers.
Your voice today is very bad. Sorry.
Hello.
Yes. Try again.
Is it clear now?
No, it is being cut off bits and pieces there. Your video is very good though. So again, I don't think it's a connection problem. Your video is like super good. Like, yeah. Iman, your senior, the other student, also video super good.
Okay, I'm gonna leave and rejoin.
Okay, let's try that. Iman, are you okay so far?
I think I'm done.
Everything is done, really?
Yep.
Oh wow. Yeah. Wow. I mean, what else to say? Check the answer key.
All right.
Hello.
Yes, Ainesh. I mean, your hello is great. Try again. Try speaking longer. Oh, nice.
I will go to Sec2 test papers and try to find factorization questions.
Before you do that, let me try to put the one from yesterday. There is a hard one, right? Before you do that, right? Apply the same method first before you go, right? Where's the hard one? Let me check. Where's the hard one? The one that worries you. Oh, there you go. So this one, they nicely give you the factorized form, right? This one, they nicely give you. Still the same page. We are going to pretend that you don't have the factorized form, right? Pretend, right? So I'm going to cancel this. There you go. There. Okay, please factorize these two things using the method just given. How is it, Iman?
Yeah, everything seems to be right.
Right, and excellent. You still have another 5 minutes. You still have them, right? Maybe I will encourage you to try the lens question, right? Unless you're very confident, maybe I'll encourage you to try the magnet question.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Ainesh, let's go. Ainesh, are you okay?
Yeah. Perfect. So you have me do the whole question?
No, no, just the factorization. I don't care about your problem is factorization today, right?
Yeah.
So
So
factorize the bottom one. Factorize the bottom one, right? Come on, right? Using the same method as above. Right? There's some guesses involved here, but that's about it, and then you expand, it'll be exactly the same, right? Blah 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 blah, and then you're going to do a comparison, blah 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 blah. Nice. The other guy would be nice. Okay. Okay, what would be -7 then?
Yep.
Right.
I'm gonna try a different question.
Sure, Iman.
Acceleration.
Sure thing, sure thing.
Alright.
We haven't talked about this since trial, so I'm curious, right? Okay, so Ainesh, this is where you start guess and checking lah. Guess, check, guess, check, guess, check, guess, check. Okay, write down your guesses and then your result of your check lah. Just like how I do it. Don't check with your mind. No, write this down. Right. M is something, N is something, then check. M is something, N is something, check. My friend, write down your guess. I want to see you write down your guess, please. The M and the N, please. Who's M, who's N? Write down. Good. This is N and this N. All right. Then the result of your check will be correct or wrong?
Wrong.
Okay, then check again. Nice. Okay, the other one. Correct or wrong?
Sign wrong.
Yeah, I agree with you. It is still wrong, but we are very close. And there are more guesses to be made anyway. You're not running out of guesses. Right? Check.
Correct.
Good. So write down the final answer and then see whether you're right or wrong. Are you right or not?
Using my calculator.
No. I mean, this time the question give you, so just see lah. Correct or not?
Oh yeah, they did give. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, correct. But if they don't give you, you should expect them to not give you, right? It's a secondary tool thing, then you can do it. Then you can do it. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, you seem to like this method.
Yeah.
You're saying that you have your own questions to practice.
Yeah,
you have to practice this a few times. Because there are still harder questions to do, and that might throw you off. That might just throw you off. But this is already getting better. Right? Iman, are you okay so far?
Yes.
Now, Iman, if you see your video, you're a bit cut off on the left, so don't adjust your paper. Instead, adjust the camera. Of course, you can adjust the paper better, but
It's okay,
do you feel comfortable? Do you feel comfortable writing this? Oh, okay, then I can follow. Thank you. Right. Now, Iman, although time is up, I want you to finish this question first, right?
Sure.
Before How is it, Ainesh?
I don't know if it's reference. I can't really find it.
I mean, they won't have a pure factorization question lah. It will always be, you know, embedded in another topic, right?
Yeah, that's a problem.
I'll give you 1 more minute. If you cannot find it, then I'll give you my own questions lah. But it will be difficult lah.
Yeah.
1 more minute, right? Iman, so far so good.
Yeah.
Speed is distance over time. That doesn't always apply. Hopefully that applies here.
Seems like it doesn't.
First 40 seconds for question A, B, C, D. The rest seems great though. The speed of object at t equals to 20 seconds. Oh goodness me. Right. Okay, now Iman, this is physics, yeah. This is physics, yeah. Speed equals to distance over time only works when the speed is constant.
Oh, okay.
Only works when the speed is constant. This is physics lah. Do write that down, please. Because do you notice that the speed is constant or not constant at t equals to 20?
It's not. It's not.
So you can't use this. Full stop. You have to use another method lah, right? So this formula has a very limited application because they don't give you speed constant every time, right? Okay. So you have to use another method. I'll give you some time to think about it. Ainesh, how is it? Can you find anything?
I found one.
All right, do paste it in somehow and then start doing it. Okay, Iman, since time is almost up, I'll give you a technique, yeah. It's a math technique though. The math technique. So I think I like it for you, right? Okay. So see, I start with 20 seconds. Here's my 20 second, correct? Now your math technique will involve these two right angle triangle. Do you see the two right angle triangle?
Yes.
All right, the smaller one and the bigger one.
Yeah, okay.
They are similar, obviously. Now find the height of the smaller triangle using similarity. I am testing your math lah, not your physics.
Yeah, I don't like that topic.
Oh dear.
Never mind. I think I can find it. Hold on.
Yeah, do your best. Because frankly speaking, there is no other way.
Yeah, okay.
Frankly speaking, this is the way lah, right? It's pure math. Let's see. Wonderful, Ainesh. Wonderful. Let's do the first one first, right? Using this method. Then you're gonna write some notes lah. Oh, that 6x is gonna give you trouble, endless trouble. 6x. That's what 6x gonna do for you. Endless trouble. Come on, Ainesh. One thing you have is speed. You have speed. So guess and check methods are actually good for you, right? So let's see. Oh, that 6x squared is going to give you endless trouble. Wait, what a minute. What is Iman doing? 18, I agree. That is 30, I agree. And then the other one is 20, right? 20.
Yes, 20.
The 34.9, what is that?
Oh, that one, I just said the Pythagoras theorem.
No need.
I say it's no need.
Yeah, okay. For your reference, sure. But the smaller triangle height, please, using similarity. Yep. Ines, adjust your camera so I can follow you. Adjust your, all right. Now, the 2x and the 3x is a guess. You understand, Ines? It is a guess, right? But we'll roll with the guess lah. What else can we do? Everybody does this actually, not just you. I hope they understand that they're guessing because you have to check. Now, expand, compare, guess. What you have is speed, so be speedy lah, I guess. Your similarity seems to be working, Iman. So go and find it. Not bad for a topic that you don't like. Let's see whether you can do it. Okay, good. Ainesh, good. You got that. Okay, let's make a guess immediately, right? Write down your guesses, please. M, N, check. M, N, check. Okay, adjust your camera downward so you don't have to adjust your paper upward, right? Write down M and N, please. Your guess is 12. Okay, Iman, you can check the answer key because you're correct.
Yeah.
Where's my check, Ainesh?
Cool.
Good. Okay, but do you notice that it is -5? I hope you notice that it is -5.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
-5 is a very important thing, right? Because you're just wrong in the sign.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Iman, I think this is the best method.
Yeah, I agree.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, write some notes on this. And can you do the average speed?
Yeah, I think so. Should be able
All
to.
right. Then I'll see you on Thursday. All right.
All right.
And then you tell me whether we should continue twice. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Now, please make a note of this. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right, thank you.
All right. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ainesh, what's going on? Right. What's going on? Why are we stopping?
Oh, I'm done.
I know you're done. So guesses doesn't always mean a long guess, right? Sometimes you are lucky enough to get it at the second try. Sometimes that's the nature of guess and check. So that means you were lucky in your guess of 2x and 3x. You were lucky there. It could have been 1x and 6x. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right. But we wouldn't know from the start. We just guess. Good for you. Right?
Yeah.
Are you ready to try the other one?
Okay.
Right.
The other
Yeah,
one also factorization.
I think it will be factorized after you minus both sides. So I think it's a good practice. Give it a try. Again, your camera, don't push your paper up. Can you just push your camera down so that you don't have to push your paper up every time? Yeah, that works, right? Okay, come, let me see you do the second question. Ainesh, are we waiting for something? Sorry. Okay, I cannot hear you just now. Yeah. Okay, continue. Just continue. Expanding is easy for you. All right, then time to apply our. Oh, goodness me. You can't. This one is unsolvable. Again, you will find out using calculator. Please confirm using calculator that this is unsolvable.
How do you know?
I know. I can do it in my head. Most people can. No. Most people that practice, I'm so sorry. I don't mean that you're not like most people. But you never practice the method. That's why you cannot do it in your head. I'm not asking you to do it in your head. It is very clear to me that this is unsolvable.
Yeah, it is. So I guess.
So I guess we cannot practice using this one. Now, if they ask you to not use a calculator, then they must give you something unsolvable, right? One, or they must tell you somehow that it is unsolvable. That's just a courtesy in making questions, lah. Courtesy. They, however, probably won't tell you directly. They will tell you indirectly. So their courtesy doesn't necessarily mean they will tell you directly, yo, this is unsolvable. They won't tell you that lah, probably. They will tell you indirectly. Understand? But if you have a calculator test, then they have no obligation to tell you indirectly. They don't. You have to figure out yourself. Okay, now let's practice a few more. I'll give it for you. Oh, I did something wrong. Should be minus. All right, there you go.
Okay.
Your first guess, good. Span. Oh, very nice video today.
I finished the first one. That was not bad. That was quite fast.
I meant it to be quite easy. Let me check one more time. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Good. Now, the second one will be more troublesome. Shall we get started, Anish? Second one, second question.
Oh,
Move up, please. Sorry. All right, so you're making a guess here. All right, good.
Is this solvable?
It is.
Is this solvable?
It is. It is. Your first guess of m and n is -5 and -5. Am I correct?
-5 and 5.
Fine. Because yeah. Okay. Good. Then, I mean, right or wrong, immediately decide, please lah. Immediately decide and then move on to the next guess. This is not where you think too much yet, right? Unless you decided that you do not want to guess anymore, then we start to think lah. Right. Again, right or wrong, please indicate. Okay. I agree, it's another wrong guess. Do we have any more guesses left? It's important to guess everything, right? By the way, guess using the MN, yeah? Yeah, guess using the MN, good. That's how you should guess lah. The MN should be your guide. Okay, now is this correct?
No.
Wrong guess, right?
Then the other one.
I mean, you have 25 minus 1, though. I will argue lah. You have 25 minus 1 either way lah, right? So just make sure that they are wrong, okay? If they are wrong, and you have minus 1, 25. Are you sure that's wrong also?
Yep.
All right. Then if you have exhausted your guess, you move on very quickly to this one. You're right. That's how you do it. Correct. Correct. You're guessing very fast. Good. Do not let 6 wrongs stop you from doing what you should do. Very good. 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 Very good. 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 Very good. Now let's guess again. Quickly go through all the options lah, right? The options are listed for you already. That's the good thing about this. The options are what? Oh yeah, correct. Yeah, good. So the options are listed for you in front of you. -5, 5, 5, -5, 1, -25, -1. You just check one more time. You don't have to list something new. Do you understand? So -5, 5, correct? Oh, done. That's it. Correct. So write down the presentation. Right, good. Yes, correct. That is the answer.
Yeah.
Now, you went through 8 guesses in a very quick fashion, I feel. I have to push you though. I have to push you lah. But it feels that you can go through it very quickly. And so you found the correct answer.
Yeah.
Now, if this happened in exam, does it still bother you?
No, I mean, I just speak through it. But I know that this is a disadvantage a lot of people don't have.
No, you believe me when I say the traditional method requires them to do this, but in their head.
They'll do this a lot faster.
I mean, no. No, if they can do it correctly, yeah lah. But I will argue that you do it not in your head, right? You do it in front of you, you return it. And you don't seem to be doing it very slow.
Okay.
It's considerably fast to me lah. To me. You probably shouldn't compare yourself to me, but you also don't know how fast they do it anyway. Have you seen somebody do this in front of you and say, "Oh, I found this in 5 seconds"? I mean, no, right? Cannot be that fast, right?
True.
Right. So no need to envy them. No need. Just make sure you do this correctly lah. Now, can I ask you to write a note on this based on the last question? Based on the last question, I want you to make a note. Which let's make a page out of this duplicate. Right. So I'm gonna put your working there. Okay. Do allow me to screenshot your last working. Okay, pull it up a bit. Nice. Okay. Right. Thank you. Right. So let me copy all that nice thing. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to write a note for yourself by deleting everything else. All right, please look at the Jamboard, the last page, right? You see it? I put everything in. Are we in the same page? No, it's the one be after this. Is the one, yeah. There you go. Not this.
What page? I'm on page 9. Am I supposed to be on page?
I believe you're at the right page now. See, I've put your working there, right? I put your
Yeah.
working there. Right. So up to you whether you want to use the screenshot or not. But there's the question. There's how you do it. Please write notes for yourself.
Okay.
And then we'll move on to chemistry. Now, why do you have to use a sticky note? I mean, I don't mind, but
I think it's aesthetic figures.
sure, up to you. Tell me when you're done, yeah? Tell me when you're done making it.
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be doing something? The notepad is done.
Oh no, yeah, no. You tell me when you made it, so you're done, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else that bothers you for the math exam?
No.
All right. Then shall we move on to chemistry?
Oh, sure.
Right. Let's start with
Because
sure. Yeah. We have half an hour. So whether you just type your update on this Jamboard, right? And you just do that. Right. So what does the update look like? I'm just gonna copy everything for you. Boom. Okay, next page, please. All right. All right, a very quick, please. For chemistry, yeah. Next page, please. Ines, give me your update. Okay, right. Okay. Okay. Right, okay. So chem there. Okay, good. Okay, understood. Next Thursday. Oh, okay. Right. So I thought you also worry about chemistry exam, but that's not very
Not this.
close.
I mean, it's not this week. So it's fine.
Right. And you're saying next Thursday means this coming Thursday, is it? Or next Thursday?
This Thursday.
Oh, then write down this Thursday, like this Thursday. Okay, just I've done this.
Oh, sorry,
Right.
not bad. Not bad.
Right. How do you feel about the math test then?
Feel a bit better, I guess.
Do you want my opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Your attitude is improving. That one I would say. Your attitude has been improving towards math. I mean, I don't mean towards tuition. I mean, it feels like that. It feels that you're more stable in your attitude towards math. It feels like that. That might bode well for your exam, but that's not a promise. Okay. Now, can we do chemistry? Now, if we do chemistry, we will be moving ahead of electrolysis. We'll be going to the next chapter.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
All right. Okay. Then,
I can show you the chem worksheet that we are doing right now.
Sure.
You can see it and
Let's do that.
you could go through that as well. Because I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it after tuition.
Right. I thought today you want to talk about the exam, the upcoming chem exam. You see, right? I thought that's
exam is I think the chem exam is week 8.
Week 8 still very long, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very long from now, right? Because you say that you are going to have exam on the periodic series, right?
No, apparently not. The exam also has metals in it, so we have to learn metals as well. So the chem exam is quite far away.
Right. Sure. Show me the worksheet, right? Yeah, there is no need to get more ahead in chemistry. We're just, we don't have to do that. Yeah, these are metals. Yeah, okay, right. We don't cover this at all in tuition. I was leaving this to your teacher. These are all, how do I say?
She asked us to search this up. So pretty much there's no one covered this. We have to cover it ourselves, I guess.
Now, are you saying that there is no lecture note to refer to regarding this?
I think for this one onwards, yes. This one is just common sense.
All right, so let's use common sense. So very quickly, right? Electrical conductivity of metal, yes. Non-metal? Then non-metal, think of it. No, that is usually no. Write down usually no. And then write down the exceptions. So exceptions of non-metal having good electrical conductivity is the thing you use in electrolysis. Come on, there's that thing that you use. Copper is metal.
Water.
Water has no conductivity. I mean, sorry, little conductivity. The anode cathode material, which is inert. If you want your cathode anode to not participate to make your life easier, you will use material.
Copper. No, not copper.
Copper will participate. If you use copper, it may participate. It may.
Stuff with C though.
Yeah, I know. What is it? It's graphite. Graphite. Come on. Carbon or graphite lah. Graphite form of carbon lah.
Yeah.
Right. So not all carbons are graphites. Okay. But there are very little exceptions lah. Very little. Right. So there you go. Okay, heat conductivity, right? Common sense, metal, yes. Non-metal, no, except for some. Okay, right? So melting, boiling, high. Not necessarily. Stop. Tell me one non-metal which has a very high melting and boiling point, even higher than metal, actually.
Carbon.
True. Now, what is the thing that you use to cook, which is not metal?
I mean, are we counting?
I mean, you've seen metal pots, lah, but you know, as Indonesian, me and Indian you guys and mine use a lot of cooking ware, which is not metal. They are made out of Kimon.
I've never gone to the kitchen. I usually don't go to the kitchen.
Fine.
Plastic.
No, yeah, no. You don't have pots which is plastic. No. Okay. I'm glad that you're not cooking lah. But now let's think about your plate. Yeah, your plate is not metal, right? Your plate is made out of
Steel.
Your plate is not made out of steel. It's not. The plate that you use in your house is very likely not made out of metal. It's made out of something fancier looking. What is it? Goodness me. You have just eaten dinner, right?
Yeah.
The plate that you were using is not metal. Am I correct? The spoon and the fork probably is lah. The
Yeah,
plate,
this is
the plate,
plastic, I think.
the plate is made out of plastic, really?
No, my plate was made out of steel.
Really? You use steel plates? Oh goodness. Right.
Sometimes, yeah. Like it's for regular day.
Okay. Right, fine. So just list down here ceramic.
Oh, okay. So posh plates.
Porcelains, yeah, porcelains, earthenware, ceramic. Ceramic is the fancy earthenware. Now, ceramic does not have a low melting and boiling point. Certain things low, certain things high lah. Right? Certain thing low, certain thing high. Just saying, right? So malleability and ductility, totally agree with you. Luster, I guess I will agree with you for now, right? So that's all the common sense, right? Now, for properties of metal versus non-metal, it will be nice if you refer to the lecture note, right? It will be nice. Just put your lecture note in, right?
Yeah, hold on. Can I take a break for like 2 minutes and you go watch out?
Okay, let's do that.
Hello.
Yes, Ainesh.
Hello.
Yes, Ainesh, I can hear you. Ainesh, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Okay, we're trying to go through the lecture note with the stuff to fill in, right? Right, come on, Ainesh, the lecture note and the thing.
Yeah, I'm looking at the lecture.
Right.
Unless I'm going to share screen.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, sure. Let's share screen and then let's have the paper lah. Right? Just do it together. Oh, the lecture note is what you showed me last time. Oh, goodness me. Right. I didn't know. I still didn't connect. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. Right. Okay. Will this be of any use then? Well, let's find out. Wait. I have to do. Oh, yeah. I have to do view, which is side scans.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
Can you see?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, there you go. Got it. Okay. So put your the blanks on the camera, please.
Blanks.
Yeah, the one that you're trying to fill in just now.
Oh.
The
Oh,
paper,
sorry.
the paper. Yeah, we're trying to do that, right? We're not trying to go through the lecture note, I'll leave that to you, I'll leave that to you. Right? If you want to go through the lecture note, you go through the lecture note. Right? We don't do that in tuition too much because we did it. I focus on the important things already, right? Oh, sorry, I focus on the difficult things already, right? So metal reaction with oxygen. Do you think you can find it in the lecture note? Right? Let's go quickly. Right, this is not reaction with oxygen, definitely not. This is water, this is a HCl. Definitely not oxygen here, right? Yeah, what is he trying to say? What is he trying to say?
What? It doesn't say in the lecture notes. I think it's just such a.
Right.
So
I'll tell you a few things, right? Because your teacher will go through this, right? That's what you're
Yeah.
saying, right?
Yeah.
So I'll just tell you a few things. Reaction with oxygen is what you commonly call rusting lah. So please do so. Please just write down that's rusting. Where's your video? Yeah, how come it's suddenly gone?
Wait, what?
What's going
Oh,
on here?
because ran out of battery. Hold on. Ain't plug in charge.
I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. You're breaking out very badly.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yes.
Yeah.
So no video.
No. There will be video.
Okay, I mean I cannot see what you're supposed to write lah. So this is not going very well. Now
Hey.
if your teacher is gonna go through with you, why do you need to go through intuition? Sorry, can you hear me? Right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Give me a second. I'm trying to start the camp video. So.
Right. Sure.
Okay, there you go. Okay, now we say.
Great. Looks good. Right. Then screen sharing. Let's compare again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just waiting for the video to get better, right? So let me just ask you to cancel the no. The non-metal will also react with oxygen. Just cancel that, see what your teacher will say, right?
Okay.
Okay, what's the one below ionization, is it?
Yeah.
So you write down becoming ion, positive or negative, write down. That's a super big hint. So metals want to become ion or not?
Yes.
So what kind of ion? No, what kind of ion does metal want to become?
Cation.
Oh, you call that positive or negative?
It wants to have a plus.
Right. So write it down. And non-metal?
Negative, minus. So medium.
Right. So write it down. Yeah. Yes, but positive. Yes, but negative. Thank you. Right. So alloy, I'll leave it to your teacher. Yeah. Right. Moving on. Right. Still struggling to see your video. Right. Okay. Good. Reaction with oxygen, water. Oxygen, not yet, right? Not yet. So water and steam, does it exist in your lecture note? Dilute, carbonates, extraction of metal. Okay. Right. Steam, water, dilute acid, carbonate, does it exist in your lecture note? Right. So I'll leave the middle tree in front, a middle tree for your lecture note. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to talk about the metal extraction of metal. We got through this before. Let's go to the Fe, iron. What's the method of extraction of iron metal? You learn this. We talk about it a lot.
Yes.
What is it?
Steel.
That's the product. So what is the method, not the result? We talk about this a lot. Okay, just search blast furnace. Go search blast furnace in your lecture note. Okay, go and search blast furnace. There you go. Right. So I'm just going to ask you to write down very small so your teacher can comment further. Blast furnace sacrificing coal, or C, right?
Yeah.
Sacrificing coal, or C, right? Okay, coal, which is C, big C. Now, in the leftmost column, that's already the reactivity series. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Do you have C? I already teach you how to memorize. So do you have C there? I cannot see you. See, it's getting cut off.
This is not in a proper order, I think.
Move it to the right. This is in a proper order. So is there C or not?
No.
There is H though. So your job is to insert C. I teach you where to insert C. Where do you insert C? Wonderful. the one below C, you can always sacrifice C.
Yeah.
Right? So that's your answer. The one above C, you cannot sacrifice C, correct?
Yeah.
So what do you do? The one above C? It's called electrolysis.
Yeah, the amount below it cannot be electrolysis.
No, can. Copper can electrolysis. It's just very expensive.
I see.
So you sacrifice C because it's cheaper, not because you cannot electrolyze. Now, write down method of extension of metal above C, electrolysis. Below C, sacrifice coal or electrolyze when you're very fancy. When you're very fancy, you will electrolyze because it's very expensive. Special mention for silver. Special mention for silver and only silver. You can sacrifice hydrogen for silver because hydrogen is above silver. Cu is below hydrogen. Can you sacrifice hydrogen for Cu?
No.
Technically, yes. You can always sacrifice the guy at the top for the guy at the bottom because the guy at the top will jump down. Huh? The jump down is greater than jump up, right? Theoretically, you can. However, Cu uses electrolysis to purify because we want an extremely pure Cu. So we don't sacrifice hydrogen, we don't sacrifice coal, we simply electrolyze.
I see.
Write that down for Cu. That's our practical reason we use electrolysis. Very expensive. Right. I've told you all the juicy details. You will pay attention to your teacher for the rest. Ken, any question?
No.
Right, let's move on.
Oh, that's it. That's this worksheet though.
All right, let's look at it. Okay, I'm looking at it very quickly. I'll leave all those things for you. This looks like more like periodic table, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm looking for questions which are difficult. Potassium reacts with water. Let's start with there. Potassium reacts with water sounds like periodic table or sounds like metal.
Metal.
Right, because potassium is metal. Does that sound weird?
No.
All right, then write down the balanced chemical equation. You may actually check your lecture note for this if you want to.
It'll be K2 plus. K plus.
Yeah, K plus will be here. Are you saying that potassium metal is K plus?
No, but it will want to become.
Yes, very good. So it starts from something and it want to be K plus. So start something. So where does it start? And it will become K plus. I totally agree with you.
K plus.
Right, that's a good start.
And maybe what?
I mean, you say K plus, right? So why don't you look at your lecture note instead of Googling? Why don't you look at your lecture note so that you feel that you know your lecture note? Better search your lecture note, still better. Right. Nothing wrong with Google, but you don't want to alienate your lecture note.
I'll take some time to do this. I think it's
no problem. Go just do it. Just do the lecture note. Okay, it will be better.
You see this thing that keeps happening. I mean, you can see on my screen now. As it costs any sign.
Yeah, it's very annoying actually. What is going on? This is not normal, man. This is really not normal.
Yeah.
Are you using Chrome?
Yep.
Are you signing in Chrome? In Chrome, you're signed in, right?
Yeah, but it randomly signs me up.
The Chrome needs to be signed in the same account as your Jamboard and your Google Drive.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. It's just terrible, man. Just terrible. All right, so let's go to the lecture note. Come, we have 2 more minutes. This could not go. Oh goodness me.
That's because I fix cycles and all of these.
Your connectivity is a problem. What is right? If your connectivity is a problem, how come your screen sharing is good? Is it the Zoom eating up all? No, never mind. This is periodic trend. Why are you looking at periodic trend? Why are you looking at periodic trend? You should be looking at metal. All right, go and search for reaction with water, right? Okay, search for it. There you go. No point searching reaction with water. You already have water just now. Okay, there you go. There you go. Got it. There you go. Do you need to memorize this reaction?
I have to memorize the basic formula.
Do you need to memorize is 2 and then 2 and then 2 and then 1? Do you need to?
Oh no, that's fine. I can balance. I mean, you talk.
Which part of this reaction, therefore, you do need to memorize, for example? I mean, you got the K, you got the H2.
Metal plus water would create a hydroxide and gas. Hydroxide and hydrogen.
All right, let's take about hydrogen. So you need to memorize that, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, never mind. Let's not focus on that first, right? So I have a question for you. You predicted that the K will become K plus. Stop. So I have a question for you. You predicted that K will become K plus, correct? Is that wrong? Therefore, I don't see any K plus here. Are you wrong?
No, because it became with OH minus.
Very good. Now split the KOH into K plus and OH minus. It will be very important later on. Do split it.
But that's not the equation.
Please split it. Just split it for now. All right. Okay. Now what happened to water? Please tell me. Therefore, what actually happened with water?
It became.
What does it become?
Just hydrogen and yeah.
Doesn't make sense, right? The oxygen don't just disappear. Again, H2O. Right? So please imagine the water splitting into OH minus and H plus. Common stuff, right?
Yep.
There are two OH minus, remember? For 2 H2O, you have 2 OH minus. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the 2 H plus?
It became gas.
It become what? Hydrogen gas. Good. Now let's talk about reduction, oxidation. Who is getting reduced and who is getting oxidized here?
Hydrogen's getting reduced, oxidation.
Very good. Please write down the oxidation state of K.
K plus 1.
No, K plus is plus 1. Easy. Oxidation state plus 1. The K. The oxidation state of K?
I don't know what that means.
0. Metal state, haven't lost, haven't gained anything. So write down 0 on top of K. Stop. Okay, 0 to plus 1. Arrow that oxidation. 0 to plus 1. Arrow that oxidation. Right? So oxidation. Now, from the H. So the oxidation of H2 is?
0 to plus 2.
0. Good. The oxidation of H2 is 0. The oxidation of H2O? No, wrong. The H2 is 0. The H2O, the H is plus 1. Because the oxidation is, the oxygen is minus 2. The hydrogen is plus 1. Focus on the hydrogen. Plus 1 to 0. That's reduction. Now, what's the oxidation state of the oxygen?
Minus 2 to
becoming?
minus 1.
No, -2 also. Read carefully. -2 become -2.
Yep.
The K is +1. The oxygen is -2. The H, KOH, the H is +1 also. Right? Do write that down. +1, -2, +1. For KOH, yeah? For KOH. What's that? Sorry?
Nothing else changes.
Yeah, nothing else changes, right? Okay. Again, I'm not interested in filling the lecture note or answering the thing right now. I'm very interested in practicing with you the important thing, which is redox, right? Redox. Okay. I'll have the test with you. If you can Google it, it's not very valuable to you. Just Google it next time. Okay. Now, for our last question, C and D, please. C is acid and base, so
it would be, how would I know? It can be also that maybe.
well, kind of like, the UI will be rainbow color, right? The neutral will be around where? Neutral color?
It's KOH, so it'll be basic.
Yeah, so basic color is either the blue side or the red side low. It's not very difficult to guess.
They're on the blue side.
Okay, blue then. Okay, gun. Then potassium should be stored in oil. Last one. Why? Not in water. Let me just bracket for you lah. Not in water and not in air. Not in water, not in air, and vacuum too difficult. Vacuum will be best lah.
So that it
Right,
doesn't
so-
contact with OH and become KOH.
Good. So if it's stored in oil, it won't react with water or air lah, right?
Yeah.
That's it loh. That's it loh. Vacuum, why not? Well, again, expensive lah.
Yeah.
Vacuum will be best, but expensive. All right, now time is up for today. Let's continue our chemistry next week lah. I mean, by then your math should be less pressure already. Right?
Yeah, we should also definitely do differentiation maths.
Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow let's do that, shall we?
We have to, yeah. And tomorrow should be quite productive because I usually behind the class now.
Right.
The class is exactly where we ended. So tomorrow we'll definitely be behind.
Correct. It is a good motivation. It is a good motivator, right?
Yes, so I'll try to be
Right.
exactly on time so we can make use of the 45 minutes.
Of course. That would be nice. Still a good job today, yeah?
Thank
Still
you.
good job.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm
I'll
quite
see you
tired.
tomorrow. Yep.
Bye.